Hi David, this is the 2012 Boss 302 Mustang. Hopefully the video will turn out all right. Using a new camera, so not real sure. Car sat out of the garage overnight, so it's just got like, just kind of like bugs kind of stuff on it. So I apologize for that, but you can get a real nice feel for the car. There was one little thing that I already took a couple pictures of, and I'll put out the quarter again just for representation. Got it in my pocket, but as you can see, there's one tiny ding that I just found. Actually never even saw it before, but there's a quarter, so hopefully you can kind of see just kind of the size of the ding, or the rock chip. Sorry, it's not a ding. I said ding. I meant rock chip. But yeah, I never put any touch-up paint on it. You probably could if one tiny dab would fix it. I haven't messed with it though. You see, the Boss 302 decals, the Brembo brakes. I'll get kind of up close on the tires. You can see how, it still has like some of those little fuzzies on the tires. I think it even still has like some red paint. There's some like red paint right there from the factory. The brakes, I just haven't been driving it, so it's got a little bit of like, just rust from sitting out overnight. I'll just walk around the car. It has the Boss 302 has the black hood. I tinted the windows, so you can see it's tinted windows. Plenty of tread on the tires. I know they're just kind of just dirty, but there's a lot of tread on the tires. I've, never done any burnouts with these whatsoever. You can even still see like how it still has like rubber left over with the little hairs and stuff on the sides. Not really sure exactly what to tell you. I love the car. No other blemishes in it. Anything that you see on it, that's just fuzz or just lint or whatever on the, maybe it's like, just stuff on the paint, but extremely clean car. Never had one problem with it. I love the car. It's my only really gift to me that I've ever done. And now I just got too many. As you can see, I have another Mustang in the garage there. So it's kind of a project. I'm got a baby right now, so we just got to make some room. But I love it. I hate to sell it. Hopefully I'm giving it off with a really good deal. I'll just pop I'll fire it up, and then I'll pop the hood, and then I'll take it for a little quick test drive. So you can see I have the keys here. It has the regular Boss 302 key. Then it has the red track key. The red track key is special programming that you have to get done to program to that key that I have not done from the dealer. So I was kind of leaving that for someone else if they were interested. So 8,880 miles. It's a cold startup. Hasn't been started in a couple days. So looks like I need to put some gas in it. No check engine lights. I'll go pop the hood, and I'll just give you a quick look around of the interior. The Boss 302 has the suede steering, kind of the 8-ball style shifter, and the nice Recaro Boss 302 seats, which were a $2,000 option. Boss 302 floor mats. Here you can kind of see the side exhaust. I'll just point it downwards so you can see it and hear it. So that's the side exhaust. I'll set the camera down and just give it a light rev so you can hear. You might not be able to see all that well. So it's the factory exhaust. I like it. I love it. So here's hopefully I can do this one-handed. I think I can. All right, I got it. So absolutely factory under the hood. Never messed with anything. Factory air filter. Quiet as a mouse. see the serial number of the engine or the vehicle number, and you see the paint on the engine block from the quality control check. The build date, February 22nd, 2011 of the engine. Not a single exhaust leak, not a single tick. Runs perfect. Just kind of the under hood. And then so it even has a paint marker of an S on the radiator shroud. So now what we'll do is just do a quick around the block for you. I live in a neighborhood, so it's hard to get like a highway type video, but I do want to show you, the sights and sounds of the car. I'll turn the factory fan off so you can hear better. Get my seat adjusted since my wife drove it last. She just pulled it out of the garage for me, but I guess it took her adjusting the seat to do that. Okay. And I guess I'll just do a windows down for you at first, and then we'll do a oh, she even adjusted the mirrors. That's nice. Okay. So the first thing you're going to notice when you drive this car is just how smooth and easy the clutch and the steering is. It is really one of my favorite cars to drive. Here, you'll notice, like me, we'll put it back into first. You hear a lot of new 6-speed owners complain about the 6-speed. I love the new 6-speed. I just love it. It's absolutely buttery. The clutch is perfect. It's not that it's light, it has weight. It's very progressive. It's extremely controllable. The steering is almost intuitive. I just absolutely love this car. And, the more I think about it, the less I'm even wondering, like, why I would want to sell. But perfect throttle response. The steering is just unbelievable. You have to experience this to feel the steering in person. Ford really hit the nail on the head when they got this thing. So we're gonna leave the neighborhood here, and then we'll just run through the gears just real quick. It's still kind of cold, so I'm not gonna do any kind of hard driving, but I will run through the gears a little. You certainly might want to know how it sounds, and that it revs fine and that it runs fine. You see that it's still not even really up to temp on the coolant. So actually we'll go right. So it's kind of a first through third. Just real light throttle. It's about half throttle. So got about to 75, just real half throttle, just easy going through the gears. We're in 5th now. We'll go over to 6th, and so you can see it's just real great cruiser, even with the 373 gears from the factory. Just great cruising. Lots of fun to drive. So here we're going to make just a left turn, just kind of a U-turn. See if we can do this. So 3rd gear torque, all the way down from 3,000, very torquey, plenty of torque. That's one thing people say about the Boss, is that the Boss engine, between the Boss and the 5-liter engine, that this one has a little less, torque. It's not as torquey from down low. I don't know what they're talking about, because this one just rips out of the hole. I love it. If you really, if you want it to, it would cook the tires. I've no doubt in my mind. So, not a lot I can really report from the brakes, other than this thing has more brakes than you would ever need or want. It just makes your eyeballs want to come out. does have like a stiffer suspension than the GT, but up and over just those bumps you just saw, it's absolutely plush. Softer than my BMW. I have a BMW that's not even like a really performance car. The BMW rides stiffer than this, and this would turn circles around it. So I'll roll the windows down here so you can hear it with the windows down. And I really do apologize for how much movement there is in this camera. I'm sure it's probably making you nauseous. But we'll come into just a second so you can just hear the exhaust. It's just got a nice little burble to it from outside the window with the windows down. It's just that race car quad exhaust burble with the side pipes and the regular tailpipes. So I'll do first gear. Yeah, you can see my other cars. I'm a BMW fan now. So, yeah, drives like a dream. You can see how the idle just falls right down to 800. Just barely come off the clutch, and it's just going up the driveway. Easy to drive, love to drive. It tickles all the right sensations for a driver. The fact that it's easy when you just want to just kind of cruise, the fact that it can just, it's almost like it reads your mind with steering and throttle and clutch input. And I'll just give a couple light revs so you can hear it. I'm sure you've heard these before, but do a few revs now that it's warm. And we'll go to a high rev just once. Perfect, steady idle, right back down to where it goes. So I hope you liked the video. I'll send it to you tonight, and hopefully we can talk more. Thanks, David. Bye.